The ship is out of control.
So, as well as the interviews we'll be picking up later on, Damn Girls giving them an ogre, and some artists whose work we will show, the storytelling by the animation, lacking all dialogue, are definitely worth a look, along with backgrounds. One thing I'll say, those students whose names are a little more difficult for me to pronounce due to my, being American and my arrogance towards my ignorance. Remember the website or email address I give you later, so you can call and bitch at me. I prefer to pronounce it correctly, but chances are in some cases I'm not. But they'll be able to read at the beginning of your sample, so hopefully then they'll be able to get it. This piece by Samuel Gilliam, which he works under, is called S&G Productions, I believe it is. It's an animated mech. Walking for a while and then running, showing the motion. I think he got the lean nice. So, basically a walk and a run are a controlled fall. You move forward and then you put your legs to catch you forward. He caught that pretty well. Along with also followed with a second piece that he did, which shows kind of a cycle design that could be interesting, I think, at least, in a racing game. And he shows a little different variants on the design of it. So, on to the next pieces.
This is a damn studio production.
Taste it, I'll make you waste it. They'll break you.
What kind of bar is this Dante? Never heard of it.
That doesn't surprise me. It's not a bar, it's a private club. That way it keeps the protection of private property.
With no sign or anything? How would anyone find it?
Anyone could not find it. That's the idea. If you belong here, you'll find it. Or you know someone that has. Well, number 74, put your hood on. Let's get to work.
Number 9. Why with all this high-tech implants and state-of-the-art bodysuit? All to be sure that we don't contaminate the scene. Why do we wear these thin hoods and not some sort of high-tech helmet?
Heat. When your mom told you that most of your body heat escapes from your head, she was right. Now add to that the internal and external systems wired to your brain right now, and the heat they generate. Well, let's just say that if an overload from heat happens, we'll probably be able to save the hardware.
Some would see this as extra work, but you need to see it as extra opportunity.
I just hope you remember that as you scoop all that bloody sludge out of my trunk.
Okay.
Now, go tell the captain we're ready to go, and keep it short and sweet.
We're ready, sir. And I would like to thank you for the trust you're giving me.
No problem, Todd. I couldn't think of anyone that deserves it more.
I said short and sweet, Todd. Don't make me kill you.
Number 9. How are things going on inside? Because if you don't need me, I'm leaving. You're currently entering the scene. My only concern is to assure no more contamination of the scene. I've got all the officers on to block the corners from here, locking down the area. No problem. Report will be wired. This is our playground. Now remember, standard policy, visually divide the scene into subsections, labeling them X, Y, and Z axis map of your 3D space. We then synchronize our quadrants. Once that's all set, we record the entire scene.
Using all 7 spectrums we have. Yeah, I got it. Number 9. I found a hand. No, not hers. She still has both hers.
There's a few scattered parts around here. Once it's all recorded and the lab shows up, we'll collect everything and DNA sample it all. Then we'll play Connect Dots. Oh, and by the way, take that hand you found, I'll raise you one liver.
Well, we're playing that way. Give me a moment, and I'm sure I'll be able to match.
No, you're right. That's not get silly. It's all fun and games until someone loses an eye. Oh, excuse me. Play here already seems to learn that.
My counts show we need 7 body bags and at least 12 sample jars. We could be here for hours.
Don't forget the 146 plates for smears and all the rest of the tests needed for all these samples to properly diagram the splatters. Don't worry, even that. We have a 6-hour limit, as allowed by the basic level 1 crime scene examination. Such slaughter scenes as this seldom value the expenses of an advanced criminal investigation. All blood gores and encyclopedia of events and evidence, especially since we already have the probable perp. All we need to do now is map the killing pattern. Our burned suspect outside will be taking the credit. All we're doing is bringing a feeling of false conclusions to the deaths of the families of those here. It may sound cold, but all they want out of us is proof that this was some out-of-norm experience. They will never see it again. It takes at least 3 levels of evidential acceptance before they'll even approve of the funds for a level 2 investigation. So you see number 74, that is our job. We are the only chance to find that variable in the odd. If it exists, we must find that exception to the rule for a point of absolute logic that will uphold any court-appointed jury, the absolute truth.
If such a thing exists.
Number 9, you better remember the thermal pod in the body bag. At least if we report a temperature variation, we can have Todd on evidence tampering.
Temperature decrease of 15% is directly behind.
I'd call it a cold chill up my spine. This cannot be good.
Visual analysis shows nothing. What are you reacting to?
Damn street rat. Excuse me, miss. Did you see anything else out here tonight?
No life science tech.
These readings better be wrong.
Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies, ashes, ashes, we all fall down.
Big question. Do I tell anyone else what I saw? Hell no.